And we begin with some breaking news on the broadcast. As per sources close to Tata Group, they have informed that Mehli Mistry's reappointment as trustee on the Tata Trust board is unlikely. At least 3 trustees are believed to have voted against Mistry and his reappointment, and that's why it might not happen. So Mehli Mistry's reappointment unlikely. That is what we are learning, and this is because at least 3 trustees supposedly have voted against the reappointment bid, and that is what is in fact stopping Mistry from being appointed on the Tata Trust board. And this is a reappointment that he was looking at, but right now, because of 3 votes not in his favor, possibly that reappointment might not happen. So the infighting has been revealed and has been made public yet again. As per Tata Group sources, Mehli Mistry's reappointment as trustee is unlikely because of 3 votes not going in his favor. And this is what we are picking up. All these 3 trustees are believed to have voted against the reappointment of Mehli Mistry, and that exposes the infighting within the Tata Group. Remember, ever since the passing of ratanTata, the infighting has been laid bare, and this continues to spring its head every now and then. Time and again, this comes into fore, and today as well we are learning of this, that the reappointment of Mehli Mistry might not happen because of certain votes that are not in his favor. Let me take this across to CNBC TV 18's Parikshit Luthra, who's joining us on the broadcast. Parikshit, throw more light on this. The 3 in fact, votes that are not in favor of Mehli Mistry will possibly stop his bid for a reappointment as trustee on the board. What really happens next, and how much of that infighting has this further really exposed before the public?
Well, there is a clear divide in Tata Trusts, which owns almost 60% stake in Tata Sons. Now, there were already divisions within the key trustees over issues such as the public listing of Tata Sons and also how Tata Sons should be governed and the kind of agenda that Tata Sons should actually look at, and the kind of independent directors that should be nominated to Tata Sons as well. Having said that, the reappointment of Mehli Mistry was a contentious issue from the start, considering the divisions within the group and how the Tata Trust was literally divided into 2 camps. Having said that, Mehli Mistry's term expires on October 28, that is today. He had to be unanimously reappointed by all the trustees before that. We believe that all trustees of Tata Trusts have sent in their views, and at least 3 trustees are believed to have voted against the reappointment process. This means that Mehli Mistry cannot be reappointed. We're still awaiting a final statement from Tata Trusts. That statement has not yet come in, but highly placed sources close to the Tata Group are explaining to us that Mehli Mistry's reappointment is unlikely to go through in these present circumstances. Now, Mehli Mistry, just ahead of the reappointment of Venu Srinivasan last week, had said in a mail to all the trustees, and this is what CNBC TV 18 had learned, that he is only providing conditional support to Venu Srinivasan, given that in future all trustees of the Tata Trust will be reappointed unanimously. Having said that, it now remains to be seen whether Mehli Mistry will accept this decision or whether there will be a legal challenge to it. But clearly, this tension within the Tata Trust, which has been simmering for some time, is likely to continue spilling over the next few weeks.
Parikshit, how does the voting process really work? Here, in this case, there is no maximum number of votes going in favor of one particular candidate. It is a unanimous decision. Even if 1 vote is against him, he doesn't get that reappointment. Is that right?
Tata Trust is of course a private trust. The way it runs and the way the reappointment process happens is that the Secretariat of Tata Trusts sends out a circular email to all the trustees stating that the term of this particular trustee, in this case Mehli Mistry, is set to expire on October 28. They seek views of all the trustees on the reappointment, and the reappointment has to happen for life. It has to be reviewed when the trustee reaches 75 years of age. Yes, it happens unanimously. Every trustee has to send in his views on email. And in this case, the circular had been issued last Friday. and all the trustees had been given 3 to 4 days time to think over it and given their views. And the final votes, we believe, came in last night and early this morning. The appointment process, at least the voting process, is over because all trustees have given in their views. A final statement from Tata Trusts is still awaited. They've not commented on this process. They did not comment on Venu Srinivasan's reappointment either last week. But we're given to know from our sources that this reappointment is unlikely to go through because it is not happening unanimously. And in this case, at least 3 trustees have decided to vote against the process.
Right. Pariksha, thank you so much for that perspective.